What's up, Sagittarius? All right, so look, we're going to be jumping straight into you guys reading. But today we're going to be switching it up, and we're going to be really looking deep into your soul space or whatever energy wants to come through by using oracle cards. Okay, I'm going to get to the traditional tarot deck in just a little bit, but let's go deep today. Okay, we're going to be kicking things off with this oracle deck. This is the Vintage Wisdom. Whoa, this card wants to jump out. Uh-oh. Awakening. So this is why I was feeling this nudge to just focus on you, your energy, and what is happening. Get insightful about what is going on inside of you. A lot of you Sagittarius people are about to hit this new level that you've never hit before. So I'm feeling for this, that in order to continue to reach higher heights or continue to even reach that level that you want to, there's I'm hearing study. A lot of you guys are about to go into some type of study, or you've been studying and your interests are changing, and all of that is happening because you are going through the awakening process. And a lot of you guys have been going through this for a while, but I feel like things are about to turn up a notch for you. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's get to the Moonology deck. All right, now if you have been feeling stuck, okay, this is because you're being asked to kind of like put your plan together, okay? But it doesn't have to be one of those plans where it's like, you know, each and every single thing and how it's going to be done. Kind of just get your big picture together and then work backwards, all right? Moonology, what kind of phase are we in? Ooh, look at that. A new start is coming. And we ain't just talking about the new year. Okay, a lot of you guys, again, you're going through this awakening because you're going to a new level. And this new level is going to be things and information and knowledge, wisdom that you've never had before. Okay, and it might be, when we get to the traditional tarot deck, it might be connected to love, you know, money, business. For a lot of you guys, to me, because we have the awakening card, this is definitely going to be with like your manifestations. You're going to see a lot of different things because your soul is shifting to a brand new space. And you know, what you have on the inside is what manifests on the outside. So a lot of your insides will be changing, and so will the manifestations. You're about to see some stuff right quick. All right, this is going to take us a little bit deeper into you. Wow. Lemuria. This is creating heaven on earth, okay? It says creating heaven on earth, it's happening, okay? It's happening, whether you wanted to or not. But I feel like a lot of y'all have been wanting this change. You've been wanting this awakening, or you've been wanting to get through this awakening to see what's on the other side or what's at the top, okay? Now, again, I was just telling you guys, you're going to see different manifestations, okay? Your outside life is going to be totally different from, you know, what you thought. A lot of you guys will have better things than you imagine because, again, our human minds can only conjure up so much because we've only seen and known so much. But there's a whole spirit realm that knows unlimited, and your spirit is about to start picking and choosing as opposed to just your flesh, your physical, right? And when you do, you can bring down those things that are in the supernatural realm to this 3D plane. So in sense, you're going to create that heaven or that supernatural realm right here on this planet. Okay, that's deep, that's big, that's huge. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the traditional tarot, and let's see what else you guys got coming. Sagittarius energy. Ooh, star card. One of my faves. So the Sagittarius energy coming up. Center of the reading, we have, ooh, Four of Wands. So this is some kind of partnership, okay? Whether it be love, whether it be business, friendship. There's just a lot of harmony. There's a lot of stability, okay? Now, in traditional tarot, we like to refer to this as the twin flame card because we have two on this side individually, which creates the 1111. Okay, so you may look at it like that. Some people may say, oh, that's soulmate energy right there, okay? But when I look at partnership or consider this like a twin flame energy, even if we're not looking at it as like you and your twin flame together, I see it as you're finally stepping into a time where there are going to be people around who are on the same level as you, okay? There's also a bunch of like soul bonds, okay, that are either being created now or you're about to step into that realm where you're creating beautiful bonds as I'm hearing it, okay? So even if you've been through a time of like loneliness and, you know, there aren't many people around you right now, you don't feel really connected, understand that's what happens during this awakening process, okay? People start to feel like disconnected. That's because the old you is falling away. Now, in terms of love, this is what you guys got coming. Love birds, okay? Let's see what it's crossed by. Whew, 8 of Cups. Hold up. Time out. Don't move too fast. Don't move too quick. Because this is the 8 of Cups. So it seems as though somebody may be walking away from a situation. Like I just said, you may be going through a time where you feel disconnected and you may not have felt like you had bonds with people around you. As you're going through this awakening process, the old you is falling away. And the old you is falling away. The old people that you used to feel connected to are falling away. It's just like you have to walk away completely from those feelings, those emotions that no longer serve you, as we love to say with this 8 of Cups. It's just like that's part of the process for those of you who are still struggling with this, who are still, especially when it comes to exes or soul mates or people you have soul ties to. You know, this is just showing you that you have a new world approaching and you have the opportunity to create these new bonds elsewhere. But it's going to take a complete removal. I'm hearing the word removal. Either removal of yourself or removal of, you know, these energies. You're removing these people out of your life. But remember, it's all connected to your awakening. It's all connected to you moving up and elevating. You have to do that in order to get to that place. Think about an eagle that's flying. Okay, it can't have balls and chains attached to its feet. Because if it does, it won't fly as high. So you have to release the balls and chains. Who is the balls and chains in your life? Is it feelings, emotions? Is it people? Time to let it go. Let's see what's at the deep root. Ooh, look at that. See, the deep root of it all is that we're trying to get to harmony. We're trying to get to stability. We're trying to get to love, dream building. We're trying to get through the awakening process. We're trying to get to that new start. But look at this. At the deep root of things, we got to get away from jealous people. Got to get away from drama. Got to get away from conflict. Got to get away from people who don't understand or create negative energy. People who start rumors, who put doubt and fear and worry in the atmosphere. Okay? And you might have some people who you remember, you had to walk away, whether it was friends, whether it was family, whether it was lovers, you know, all of that kind of stuff. You had to walk away. And in you awakening, in your rise, in you achieving things, in your reality changing, that can upset some people when they cannot, you know, go with you, when they can't be part of the process, when they can't clap and celebrate at the end. Okay? So whoever it is that you walked away from, they feel it. There's some conflict around it. They're not happy about it. And this is why you had to separate yourself, or why you're being asked at this time to separate yourself, because your new start is coming. And I'm telling you, like I keep saying it, it's all a part of the awakening. Now, again, some of y'all been going through the awakening. That was stage 1. It's kind of like you working out. That was the warm up, baby. Higher heights. Let's see what we got in the recent past. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, higher heights, a brand new beginning. So we got these 2 brand new beginnings established, okay? So you got your brand new beginning coming. In the recent past, you could have either got into the energy, the vibe of what this new thing was, or it actually presented itself physically with this Pentacles here. So some type of new opportunity related to either money or, you know, something that could be lucrative in the future. For some of you all, this is a new job. For some of you all, this is just a really, really good idea, you know? So you might want to, I just heard put a seal on it, and that's probably what this thing here looks like. Put a seal on it. So whatever that means to you, lock it up, put a LLC on it, you know, get some legal documentation together with that. But something about put a seal on it. You know what, for some of you all, that put a seal on it might be, you know, no offense, but it might be like your mouth. Put a seal on it. Don't tell nobody about this right here. You know, if you've been saying anything or talking about your awakening or, you know, feeding into this kind of drama or, you know, going back and forth with people, you've been told right now, put a seal on it. We don't want to mess this up, okay? Ooh, let me see. I want to talk to the Moonology deck. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? And what is this put a seal on it all about? Ooh, it's time to take action. So some of you all are being told, don't talk about it, be about it. It's time to take action. And for a lot of you guys, it's taking action towards opportunities that are there, or it's taking action towards walking away. If your action is walking away from people, if your action was already, because remember, this is recent past, if you've already walked away from people, this is what it was showing you. It was time for you to take action, and you made it do what it do. So this is good. Part of the awakening process once again. Now, let's go ahead and let us look at what is crowning you. What's in your headspace or someone else's headspace? Ooh, the Judgment card. So, again, this is perfect because it goes with the awakening. It's like something that was inside of you, that was meant to come out, that was meant to manifest, that you were supposed to produce and bring here on this earth, your mission, your purpose. It may have through this conflict or through these, things that held you or bound you, it may have fell dormant. You may have lost your inspiration and your motivation, and you may have come up with a few excuses as to why, because this and these people and that, whatever obstacles may have presented themselves. But with this Judgment card, you're being shown that maybe even supernaturally or through God, that you're having this awakening. Again, do you see how this person here is just kind of like at the bottom of this pot? They're cooking, their hands are over their face, they don't know what to do, they're burning, right? But then this supernatural hand reaches out and lifts them up. A lot of you guys are about to be uplifted and lifted up and given that courage and that enthusiasm and that motivation once again to keep going. Why? Because we know that new start is coming. Then also, as I was telling you guys again, that creating the heaven on earth. Look at that hand coming from the heavens with that wand to help create. Okay, so man, things are manifesting in not only physical ways, but the supernatural happenings are coming, and you may be able to tell them. Pay attention to your dreams. Any dreams that may happen, synchronicities, all of that kind of stuff happens during this awakening process. And a lot of you guys, I'm really feeling that uplift, that pickup in energy, or that pickup in enthusiasm and motivation. Okay, so hang in there for my people who are still feeling like, hey, what's going on here? Okay, especially for those who have had to walk away from people that you've known a long time, people that you really were connected to. It really hurts, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and let's see what's coming in the near future. Ooh, that wants to jump out. The Knight of Pentacles. So something that has been slow moving, something that maybe you've been waiting for a while. Also, this is representing someone is coming in. It could be someone new. It could be someone from the past that you walked away from. Let me go ahead and let me clarify him with another deck, a traditional deck. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Pentacles here? It could be connected to this Four of Wands. Ooh, the Empress. Okay, this is what you're being shown. Now, this is no offense to anybody. Cross watchers, no offense. But this is a comparison right now to give you a clear picture of how it looks. You remember in traditional tarot, we like to see kings and emperors as partners, right? So if they don't match up, then you got to walk away from them. We're talking about turning love, romance, all that kind of stuff. So the Knight and the Empress. I repeat, the Knight and the Empress. Okay? If you are the Empress, male or female, Emperor, Empress, you're like at the top. You're the top dog. You've gone through your awakening, or you're coming to that process, and this new beginning is coming. You're creating the heaven on earth. And look at how you sit after your creations are created, are manifested. Look at how you sit. Okay? And look who comes on in, right? There's no match. Let's just put it like that. So whatever it was that you walked away from, you're going to have to just, keep them. You're going to have to just basically see it for what it is. Let's just put it like that. And if you want to sit and stay in this energy, you're going to have to say bye-bye. I'm sorry, but that's the way that's coming across. The near future, though, whatever this opportunity is that's coming in, whatever is a part of this awakening process, it's going to have you sitting like the Empress. So you're really being asked to evaluate what relationships and who's coming with you, okay? What do you fear? The Seven of Cups. See, a bunch of confusion, a bunch of choices, a bunch of decisions, a bunch of people, a bunch of, information. These people, I feel like it's even people fighting for your attention or for your affection, or they soon will be, okay? Especially those who feel, again, that ostracized type energy. I'm alone. I'm going through this process. Nobody understands, Or maybe you are involved in a lot of conflict or drama or problems and, having to figure things out. It's a lot of choices and decisions to make. But there it looks like there is the ultimate decision, which is just to kind of walk away from it all because it's not serving here, okay? It's not serving for bringing down the heaven on earth energy. Let's see what you look like. Whoa, that wants to jump out. Look at you. What do you look like to other people at this time? Well, you look like the Four of Cups, okay? We got all these offers around. We got all these people around. We got some, maybe even some love interests around, some exes around. But look at you in a meditative state. This meditative state is kind of saying, I'm tuning out everything that doesn't serve me. And I'm only going to focus on my awakening. And I'm only going to focus on the new starts coming, on the new start that's coming. And I'm only going to focus on taking the actions towards my opportunities and bringing down this, heaven on earth. I'm focused. I'm focused, man. A lot of y'all looked focused. And again, when you're focused, when you're determined, when you're trying to make things happen for yourself, when you're trying to manifest and bring down that heaven on earth, it can cause conflict because people want your attention. People want your affection. They want you to fight like you used to. Come on and argue with me. This wants to jump out. This is what you hope for. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Well, let's go ahead and come charging on in with that truth, with that cut off type energy. This is coming in swiftly with, when I get this card, this is kind of like a rude awakening. I didn't see that coming. Like what you're saying is real. Like, yes, I do have to focus on my goal. I do have to kind of walk away from things and people that no longer serve me. But for some people, again, I told you that's just the pain of it all. Some of you guys want this, though, in terms of somebody feeling it. I think I said it earlier, like they feel it. They can feel, your absence, or you're pulling away, or you walking away. You focused on your goals, all that kind of stuff. And that sharp sword, it hurts, okay? And some of y'all want that, even if that seems a little like, oh, why are you hoping that people hurt? But maybe you want somebody to hurt the way you hurt, or maybe you want somebody to kind of just understand. Like, this is what it is. Like, you've taken up my time too long. You've taken up my good energy too long. And if I keep putting my energy on you and all of this here, I won't get to this. Okay? And so it's like, yeah, now you're going to feel it and you're going to understand that I mean business about my awakening and about my brand new start, Let's see how this thing ends. Ooh, there you are. Okay? Now, this could mean one of two things. Remember, I told you we like to see kings and queens. So this person is up to par. So we have, at the end of it all, this is your energy, fire energy, two people who are like equal or partners, okay? Where one person lacks, the other person fills in, okay? It's two feminine energies. So don't be dismayed by that. Some of you guys may actually have a female partner. It's crazy here because it's two women in this depiction as well, even though this is soulmate twin flame energy. So this could be platonic. Some of y'all could actually be in, woman with woman relationships. This could be partnerships. We are going into business together. This person is about that action. This person is like maybe the face of the company and knows how to like model and get the product sold and all that, whatever the case may be. Okay. But there's an equal partnership coming. So that's quite a twist. Okay. Didn't see that coming. But it's still connected with this Knight of Swords. So maybe there are two women in partnership, or you will soon come to meet a woman in partnership, male or female. You can be a male getting ready to go into partnership with somebody. And it's been a long time coming. Or y'all about to finally take that leap and get that start in order to produce something and manifest something great. Let's see what we got. This could also too just mean that you're about to take action. More action. More action. Let's see what else. And no excuses. Team, no excuses. Woo, look at that. Believe in the impossible. So that's what you're being asked to do moving forward. So through this awakening, through this new start that's coming, through bringing down your manifestations and having this heaven on earth type energy, where you're seeing things that you ain't never seen before, and you are manifesting things that you never even knew were possible. These things are happening now. So you're being asked to capitalize on the energy and do kind of what you've been doing, which is stay focused so that you can really bring this thing on down. And last but not least, if you got any conflict, any drama, any problems, anything like this going on, you've been asked to stay away from it, because this is only going to slow you down. Do what you've been doing. Focus on the goal, the mission, getting through the process. Stay in your meditative state and stay away from the drama. Be Stevie Wonder to the BS. You know, be Ray Charles to anybody that's coming with that conflict, and stay focused on what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Your awakening process and the things that are happening are going according to plan, even if they feel chaotic. All right, Sagittarius, so that is what I get for you. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so much. If you would like a personal reading, go ahead and send your questions to waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Take a look in the description box to see how you should list and format your questions, okay? And if you are not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram at waterstarvibes, okay? So thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you guys in your next video.